What is going on, Renation? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. And I don't know if this overlay looks good. I'm gonna remove the overlay, video overlay. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not feeling it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it right here. What's going on, Renation? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. We are playing NBA 2K19. I've been playing a lot of it, and it's pretty much fun, but it's hard as hell. It reminds me of 2K11 this year when it comes to how hard it is, because you actually have to work. So let's go ahead and play this. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Boston trailing. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade.
Let's go.
Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Celtics.
Hold on now.
Rozier's out there with Smart. Then there's Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hayward in at the three.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's Flash, guarded by Tatum. Adams, the pass to Reed. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash.
What?
That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Irving against Westbrook.
I'm going to Chicago Bulls, bro. After 10 games, I'm going to Chicago.
13.
I can't be with OKC, man.
24 points for Kyrie
Only reason I'm with them because they paid me good.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
That one falls. 31 points for Flash.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Irving against Westbrook. Horford sets a screen for Irving.
Give me the ball, Kyrie.
5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Different look for Oklahoma. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
Man,
This win
okay,
such
see, you
a
trash.
tremendous emotional boost
Bruh.
for them.
Really an accomplishment.
We've lost like
and
2 games, bro.
crazy finish.
Oh my gosh, bruh, I'm leaving OKC, bruh. After the 10th game, I'm leaving OKC. I'm going to the Chicago Bulls. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't know, man. Everybody that's watching this, make sure you watch my last one as well. My last episode 3. Make sure you check that out too. Bruh. Who's that? I don't know. But why they glitch my beard out, bruh? Some shit I'm talking about, bruh.
Shooting too much, man.
You were open out of pass more, that's all. We could bounce back.
To the screen.
My goodness, I need to go back to the practice. Damn, bruh. Like, how we lose by 1 point? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. That makes no sense. Team practice. I'm gonna go to practice. What's on my endorsements? Sports science section. Let's go ahead and attend that event. Get some VC. Let's go. check your available agency. All right. Let's go to team practice, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This team's ass. I'm not playing Madden or NBA Live this year. Nope. 2K19 whenever I get it. So I don't know, like my overall is like I think it's an 86. It's hard this year. Like they made it. Defense is top. This is the toppest thing this year. The defense is like the biggest thing. Like literally, if you're like having the ball, like the defense is gonna be on your ass. Like it's serious this year. Man, hopefully people are subscribing and checking out my videos because it's hard out there. Oh, excuse me. Bro, I know what I need to work on. A relentless finisher. Tireless free throw. I might as well finish off my free throws, bro.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Gotta get my free throws up. Yeah, honestly, like I love 2K19 this year. It's actually pretty decent. It's really good, actually. I was actually overseas. If you watched my last video, I was overseas for a very long time, trying to work my way up, and I thought I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA because of a lot of stuff which you can watch throughout the video. But yeah, honestly, man, it was hard. It was hard even trying to make it, and I'm just like glad my player made it. But yeah, it was like a lot of teams. Like I was trying to negotiate with a lot of teams, and like a lot of the teams didn't even like want to negotiate with me. They was like, "Nah, we don't want you. Nah, you're good. Nah, like we don't." And I was trying to get like more. I was trying to get more out of all the teams, and it was kind of hard too. It's kind of hard to get out a lot of stuff out of the teams. Nobody really wanted to like give you anything. I gotta make this last free throw. I should be up. I should be up after this. Damn. Damn, I've been making all my free throws. I don't know why I was saying I'm not. Please tell me I upgraded my shit. Let's fucking go. I wanted to upgrade that. It's so hard to do so much shit this year, like really ridiculously hard. Rim protector, an elite M10 shot blocker around the rim. Tireless scorer. I kind of want to work. I want to work on these other ones.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh no, I'm staying with the Bulls. I can't. This shit down there, bro. I ain't going nowhere after that. I'm gonna stay with them. Unless they trade me, I'm staying with the Bulls. But I doubt they're gonna trade me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. But my build is a My build is a driving finisher and a shot creator. This isn't my original character. I had to go back and replay the game. But I remade a new character because at first I had a driving finisher and a 3-point, but then I realized I won't be getting all the good stuff with all the good stuff with the just that. I'm not sure. Like I don't know. I can't tell you. I have not seen gameplay. But hopefully we get some reviews tomorrow about the game. So when that does happen, you know, if they say the game is good this year, then you know I'm gonna take their word and then I'll buy the game. I'll pre-order it next week. I just
All
haven't,
right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna
or I
do.
might just get, you know, I might just get it, you know. I don't know when, honestly. But the main menu looks pretty good to me, in my opinion. I like the way it looks. But my layup is so nasty, bro. Look, come on now. Don't play with me. Oh damn, he pushed my ass. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to. But when I play in the NBA, like my player doesn't like do that. Like he doesn't contact dunk them. Like I feel like my player is scared. I don't know. He shouldn't be. Like he's a beast. Damn, I missed that shit so ugly too. Ooh, alley. That's some Kyrie type shit. Where the ball at? Where the fuck the ball at? Hold up.
All right, let's go. No more dilly dally. Looks good, AI.
I don't know. So my current objectives making starting lineup, bro. I can't stay with OKC, bro. Like this team is not as big. It's not as cool as you think it is to be with this team. Catch and finish alley oops. Tim. Anything else? Let me try
All
this.
right, AI, let's get to work.
And they made this game hella hard this year. Like it's ridiculous how hard. Oh, let's go. Well, I'm taller than this other guy, so I'm gonna make the alleys. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to practice my alleys, so I dunk on these niggas. Cause they be passing me alleys. If you watch me on Snapchat, they pass me alleys. Like I posted a video of them. Oh no, he passed it too late. Yo, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, man, get to the program. There we go. I'm already getting them stars, baby. Yo, this game is so much like 2K14 and 2K16. If you play 2K14 to 2K16, 2K14 and 2K16, this game is. Let's have a mixture of both. Damn, them laws was pretty nasty though. So I hope my cat burger comes up. So like, I bought 200,000 VC and to upgrade my character, and yeah, I'm gonna buy some more next week. And you know, I'm done with all my drills. Yeah, I'm done with all my drills. I'm about to go to the neighborhood and why don't you show the neighborhood after you're done with it? No, I guess I'll just exit. Yeah, I don't really like playing with them. I play with OKC and if I think it might have been 2K11. I'm trying to think. I played with them before. About to go to the neighborhood. Neighborhood look more like really lit this year. Finna go get my VC. Why you working with me? Oh, it's this way. But they told me I had to come get my VC, bro. What's good? Damn, I'm finna say. Don't play with me like that. They told me to come get my VC. We was about to fight somebody.
Hey, Veronica.
AI.
You got my Gatorade check?
I do.
Gonna give me 750.
Yup, that's
790.
Just had to be sure.
You think I'm giving you counterfeit checks or something?
Hey, better safe than sorry.
Yo, shouts out to NBA 2K, bruh, for giving us better dreads this year. You don't know how upset I was last year that my player did not look like me, but now my man's look like me. He has dreads on his head, and they're the same length as mine in real life. How good is that? They really outdid themselves this year. Hold up. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna go play my next game. Hold up. I ain't never seen alley-oop tattoos. I already got tattoos. I don't think I've been in all these stores. I've been... That's all the stores that I've been to. Damn, this is it for the... What happened to the, They missing some stores, ain't they? I could have swore they had some more stores. Buy Boost. Oh, that's right. They got Boost this year. Whatever, this is Boost time.
Welcome to the Boost Bar. Can I help you decide on anything?
Oh, jump shot. Increase your jump shot by 10. I might slide that. How much VC I got? I'll do steals. Nah, I ain't fucking with no steals. Rebounding, no. My ball handling needs A1, but I need no. No, I don't. Fuck my ball handling. Layups and dunks. Yeah, I'm gonna need that boost because my player been playing kind of weird lately.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks for the help.
You got it.
This man, she just gave this man steroids. Nah, if I had like 10,000, I'd get, What's this place? What's it? It said something. I knew there was more to this damn neighborhood. The hell? There's more to I knew there was more to this neighborhood. I would say this man walks slow as hell. Run. This man walk fast though. That's kind of fast to walk. I knew there was more to this damn. Oh, okay. Never mind. What the fuck is this? I watched the trailer and all, but damn, what the fuck is this? Oh hell no, we going right back. Nope. I'm trying to get my player up before I fuck around and play anybody. I was like, what the hell is this? Yo, we gaining a lot of subs, man. This is lit, man. Hopefully we hit 20,000 before the year ends. Bro, there's got to be way more to this neighborhood. I gotta look around. I definitely gotta look around. Like, I have not looked around. Like, I just started playing the game like 2 days ago. What's it say? Red ball, blue ball. Oh, that's the dodgeball stuff. Hold up. Niggas finna be 99 overall like in a week or so. I'm trying to. Damn, is that it for the. Damn. Damn, this. I think. Did the neighborhood last year have more shit than this? Why is it? I could have swore like. Why is he trying to give me a copyright, bro? Cut this shit off. PA chat. I should go back and play the next game because I do need to get some. I'm almost up there with that shit. We trying to hit that 90 overall. So there's a lot of stuff you can't really do. Like,
The 2K
I'm gonna be
Sports
totally honest
pregame
with you
show.
guys. Do not, and I repeat, do not start the NBA off with a 70 overall or a 60. You will suck really bad, really bad.
Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, it hasn't been the most lively start to the season for them. Just 1-3 through their first 4 games.
Bruh, that is just. We've only won 1 game. We are completely trash. Bruh. What up? Is this left forearm wristband? Look at my roll. Look at your roll. Left high elbow. That's what I need. The wrist. I'm gonna do that. I think this is what I think I messed up. I don't know. I'm gonna put on. I had the Kyrie's on. I'm gonna try to go with the foams. They made it up. They did some good shit with 2K this year though. I ain't gonna need front. Anything new? Nah. It's Westbrook. Oh.
Yo, AI, you got a minute? Oh, yeah, Coach.
Come talk
Just
to
about
me.
to head out for warm-ups.
Look, I just wanted to say the coaching staff really appreciates what you've been doing for the team lately.
Oh,
Y'all trade
thanks.
me?
It's always nice to hear.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, coach is looking to expand your role. All right, we want you to be one of the first guys off the bench.
Oh, you mean like the 6th man?
Sure, something like that. Just know that you're an important part of the team, all right?
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.
Y'all saying that, but I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave OKC. I'm going to the Bulls, bruh. Give the Bulls a championship. I can't give OKC a champ. I don't feel right giving OKC a championship. I gotta go to the Bulls, man. Like every year, I gotta play with the Bulls. I don't feel like satisfied playing with this team. Like it's like being in a WWE on the main roster for like 5 years, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we want you on NXT." You're gonna be like, "What?" You're not gonna feel comfortable.
A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak. And David,
Well, guys, we've heard that.
amazing.
Like, I mean, OKC is cool, but like, I want to go to a team that ain't got really nobody. The Bulls ain't really got nobody. This team got Paul George and Westbrook. Like,
who've got all the talent and all the world right in front of them, but yet haven't put it all together just quite yet.
It's amazing to me how quickly we can give up on a young guy who maybe doesn't find success right out of the gate. But the reality is you have to remember, player development is the life.
Flash is checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Andre Robertson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. On the court for the Suns, Warren is out there with Ayton. Then there's
let's go.
And it's Josh Jackson. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. There's a good screen. Here's Booker. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, you love that this guy will do whatever it takes to win. How about Josh Jackson freeing his teammate with a great screen?
Offensive rebound, short, and he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
And Booker kicks to Jackson.
oh shit.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton dishes to Warren.
What are you doing?
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Daniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've
What
seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
Over to the wing. Screen by Adams. Here's Reed. That one a little long.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 11 to the right side. Back to George.
Westbrook, please don't shoot.
Westbrook passes to Reed. And sticking right with it.
Let's
Gets the
go.
foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Let's go.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Alex Abrinas comes in for George. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Ayton. Rashawn Holmes.
Y'all left
comes
this
in
man
for
on.
TJ
Oh,
Warren.
he ain't even make it,
And
though.
Trevor Ariza subbed in for Jackson. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Passes it to Reed. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Left side Ariza. On the wing, Booker.
Booker, the only one I know can really shoot.
Holmes has a screen.
Booker raw.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Reed. A nice
How
shot.
y'all
by
gonna give
Booker.
me him
Well,
last
it's all
minute?
about
That's
reading the
gay.
screen. Booker showing tremendous intelligence in most everything he does.
The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Flash.
See, that's why I didn't pass it to your duck ass, and you wanted me to pass it to you bad.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Booker against Schroeder.
Booker
Just
trying.
5 on the clock.
Booker
The
trying.
baseline J. Rebounded by Flash.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for the
He
Thunder.
is too much sharper than
Well,
filter
you
for
love
that.
seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Igor Kokoshkov wants a timeout here. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
We know whichever team makes the best adjustments on the fly will have the best chance of emerging victorious in this first meeting.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 25 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option. And understandably, Greg, they got him the rock.
Chandler is screen. Up top, Holmes. Patterson defending. Count it. Good.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Fires from deep. The Thunder pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
Right, exactly, Greg. When the shots from the perimeter are not falling, I think you've got to go take it inside. It's as simple as that. They never altered their game plan, and
they see why I don't pass it to them.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first, and that one's good. Noel.
Yeah, Noel's starting to become experienced in these situations. Terrific not forcing anything under duress of the clock, Kev.
And it's blocked. Schroeder passes to Reed over Ariza. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Chandler is screen for three. Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Booker's got his third basket of the night.
Kev, how about the lightning quick release? It makes Booker really hard to contest and catch and shoot.
Got that one up quick. And that's 15 points for Flash.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Down low, here's Holmes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
And Flash gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ariza kicks to Chandler. Back to Ariza. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Holmes, that's a screen. Booker with no one around. Again, Phoenix.
Yeah, high volume scorer. Booker needs only to raise his percentages a bit to be considered elite in the NBA.
Read the pass to Noel. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Schroeder against Booker. Back to Daniels. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Just a little hesitation on that.
Oh, no. I thought I made it. I was like, oh, no.
And so it's
yeah,
the
let's
Oklahoma
go.
City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone.
Oh, no.
And then back to the
I did
action
cross
here.
him. Oh, no. Then he realized I did cross him. Oh, dang.
It's been a non-traditional basketball journey for AI. He talks about his time playing in China.
Before coming to the NBA, I knew I had a lot of growing to do. You know,
That
not
man
just
look
in my
just
game,
like
but who I was as a person as well. Playing in China wasn't the typical path here, but it's exactly what I needed in that time in my life. So there's some great basketball being played over there, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that talent come over to the NBA.
And AI was the first to follow this path, but now, Greg, that the trail has been blazed, we could see many more.
And basketball is such a global sport and played in so many countries that it was just a matter of time before a story like AI's happened.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good, and right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. Chandler out there with Holmes, and it's Cannon in at the 1 spot. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in.
And guys, Devin Booker getting great praise from some big-time players. Kyrie Irving says he raises his game to another level against high-level teams. Now he needs consistency, gentlemen.
Ariza outside. Pass to Cannon. Six on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ariza with the bucket. And of course, Booker put 70 on the Celtics one evening. That obviously made quite an impression.
Well, I remember Jaylen Brown saying he doesn't have a conscience. He can shoot it with no remorse. He has a green light, and that's what makes it tough. Sounds like he had to guard him that night. Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Cannon kicks to Chandler. Back to Cannon. And there's the pass to Ariza. Holmes, that's a screen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Ariza no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
I think the threat that Patrick Patterson poses from the mid-range is important. You simply can't ignore him there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. And he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. They're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, D.A. And Holmes throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Flash misses. Suns trail by 20. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Cannon. Patterson defending. And Cannon gets it to go.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Over to the left wing. Patterson, the screen. Reed, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Here's Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
When you think about the 2 consecutive first-round playoff exits for the Oklahoma City Thunder, this is a franchise that had made it to the conference finals in 4 out of the previous 6 seasons. So not the kind of deep run they're accustomed to.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Westbrook. There's the pick. Fades away. And the Suns miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Here's Reed. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The Thunder pull it in. Flash has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Ayton. And the Suns miss again. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Adams with the screen on Warren. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Cannon. 7 points in the game. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside and stolen by Ayton. Fires at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And 11 points for Devin Booker. Here's Reed, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh my gosh.
Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Booker dishes to Cannon, expanding his range. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Adams with the screen on Warren. Here's Reed. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity. His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
The shot's good.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
The Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, things could not have been worse for the Phoenix Suns a year ago. They were the worst offense and the worst defense in the NBA.
That's
Boy, you
that
guys
really?
talk about
That's
struggling.
sad.
That's the very definition.
That's sad. You suck at all that.
Jeremy Grant comes in for Flash. That's Felton in for Andre Robertson. And for the Suns, Josh Jackson's checked in for Ariza. And Daniels subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's Cannon.
All right, come back in.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, dang, we
out
winning.
there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, you have impacted the game so far in a lot of different ways. Already with a double-double, how do you keep that going in the second half?
Well, you know, it's...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Flash is checked in for Oklahoma City. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Suns. A lot of responsibility, Doris, in being the focal point of an offense. What characteristics have you seen are shared among NBA players who carry the load offensively for their teams every game?
Right, this is a great separation point to me in the NBA because there are a lot of outstanding players at the level on any given night in the NBA. But Kevin, there is a select few players who are willing to share the lion's share of the responsibility. Men like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be prepared 82 times per year to step between the lines, shoulder the load, and sometimes when you underperform, to bear the criticism that comes with that responsibility. And Kevin, you know this. That's a select few player who's willing to absorb that.
Good thoughts. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. Paul George is out there with Flash, and it's Adams in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. In the corner, Cannon with it. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the middle.
Oh my gosh.
From downtown. Ariza no up.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Flash misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ariza with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ayton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Flash. Ariza covering. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Defense. Oh, no.
Using the screen. Booker. It's hauled in by Adams.
And this quarter, he has clearly
What
been off
the
mark.
fuck?
Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Here's Reed. Got a piece of it.
He's
Damn.
obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Cannon can't hit.
You're gonna tell me I'm not passing the
For
ball.
Oklahoma City, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you for the update. I know we're all interested in what his status is.
And it might be a tough road back for him. I mean, but one thing's for sure, he will be back.
Well, we know this. The guy's a fighter. I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than he is to have to go through this. But I am sure this guy will work every day to get back as quick as possible.
And gliding to the rim there. Ariza looking graceful on that move.
Reed the pass to Adams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
And that's going to be a travel. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Roberson. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. Troy Daniels comes in for Cannon. On the wing, Booker. In the corner, Daniels. Chandler is screen, fires the 3. Back to Booker. Chandler outside. On the wing, Daniels. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Thunder with the rebound.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in steals.
Did he do like 5 facial expressions at the same time?
Scores, top 20 in points per game.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Here's Booker, and that one is good. Booker's got 16 points.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doris, when you think about Devin Booker, you have to think about the 70 points he dropped on the Celtics that one night.
Woo, what a special evening that was, Kevin. Most points ever for a Phoenix Suns player. Most points ever scored against the Celtics. More than Wilt Chamberlain. Think about that, Kev.
And that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Outside, Felton. Pass to Flash. And no good that time. Good D by Ariza. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Oh my gosh.
6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Shooter kicks to Patterson. Here's Flash. Ariza covering.
Bro, what the fuck,
And it's out
bro?
of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain.
Man, fuck this team, bro. Damn.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Westbrook. Passes it to Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Thunder have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Josh Jackson. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Cannon in at the 2 spot. Kicks it to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Inside. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Reed. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Warren. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And Russell Westbrook. He is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Now, this is why you love Bender's size, right? At 7'1", fantastic mobility, just incredible.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved across the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
Anderson the screen. To the paint, up off the screen.
What the
finished
fuck,
off
bro?
by Anderson.
Fuck this
For a
team.
shoot-first guy early in his career, Booker's been tremendous finding the open man.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
This is to Bender. He kicks it to Anderson. No good with the triple. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the middle, here's Westbrook. He gets that one. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
There's the screen. The pass to Booker. Inside. Bender with it. Adams on him. And here's Anderson from the arc. Drills it from outside. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him. Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
That's the kind of confidence Bender has in himself, ready to fire as soon as he gets the ball in his hand.
Here's Reed. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and doors make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch them.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Arthur passes to Bridges. Arthur sets the pick for Bridges. Off target from outside. Well, Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Luwabu's shot is off. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Arthur kicks to Bridges. The 3-ball. The shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Luwabu, the pass to Reed. It's stolen by Arthur. Now Bridges, doubled by Reed. Pass to Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the 3-pointer.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Reed. The rebound by Anderson.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wow,
no
really?
Pointers for him.
They want to talk shit about me like that, bro. And I got 35 points.
Story.
Here's Flash. He's covered by Anderson.
What the fuck?
Flash misses.
Bruh.
And here's Daniels. There's the pick. You look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad, and I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Anderson, a screen on Noel. Bender, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Reed. In the corner, it's Felton. Out left to the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Reed the pass to Felton. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Just a solid-looking jumper from Ray Felton, cashing in on an easy opportunity.
Here's Cannon. Passes it to Anderson. Over Felton. And it falls over the rim and in. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And because of his size, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Almost unguardable, you could say, Greg. Skilled at holding the ball so high, defenders can't get to it.
Patterson, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nice work there coming off the screen. Flash has got 39.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand. Perfect example of how to set a great.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Wait, did I get the player of the game? Oh, who got player of the game? I don't even know.
AI, there you are. I got an interview lined up for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right this way. You're on with Shaq and Kenny.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
I know they ain't put no shitty ass beats on my player.
Hey, Shaq here. Way to attack the glass, big fella.
Appreciate it, man.
Were you following a certain plan that allowed you to control the boards tonight?
Well, the plan for me was to unleash these sick pythons on those chumps, Shaq. I know that you know what it's like to be the strongest dude in the league, and just like you, I got no problem flexing on these clowns. I mean, you may as well write my name on the game here on out, because every miss coming off that iron belongs to me.
Back to you, Ernie. I ain't got nothing to say.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Well, I need to go straight to practice, dude. Oh, my ass hurts. And I vibrate. Who? Message. Marcus Young. Keep trying those flashy dunks like the one you got lucky and made against Phoenix, and you eventually miss one. You jelly? I ain't gonna be jealous of you until you have more rings than Russell. Bitch. He obviously is jelly. You called for some. You called for a reason. Hey man, let's go sign into the new improvement. Let's see. Oh shit. Let's go. How many games I played so far? 3, 4, 5. Got 5 more games to play. We just play these motherfuckers. Little team practice. I gotta practice. Practice makes perfect. 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 Perfect.
How's it going?
What you working on today, AI?
Hey, Coach. I just need a left ham stretch real quick.
Cool. Got you.
Perfect.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yep. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Keep it going. Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
Damn.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Nigga got the stars. Nigga going large. Practice that. Some free throws. These are the main things I need to practice. Like everything else, I could just
All
get
right,
on the
AI,
court.
let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Like I need to make sure I'm straight on everything else, because this is how I was last year though. Like I made sure, like when I did this stuff, some of these stuff new, but when I did like the free throw and stuff, it helped so much. Like when we was in them tied games and I got like a foul, I made all my shots in free throw line. So that's that.
Now we're rolling.
This month, I don't know, I missed like what, two free throws. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get better. See, that's why I'm at practice, bro. Just cause of that, right there.
Great way to end it, AI.
Let's go.
See you later.
Boost that bitch up. Boost that bitch up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's gonna boost up in the games though. I'm almost at my next upgrade.
Hey, AI, finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Shot.
I'm in my eye. Let's go. Damn. I'm proud of my relentless finisher though. Bruh. Now you see me. Now you don't. See, I practice this. I'm gonna be a beast on the court. What else I got? I kind of want to do that because I need my layups working on.
All right, AI. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
No, oh. Bro, why is it's not my fault? My player's just dunking. I can't.
Let's go.
Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, acrobatic. Bro, why is my player dunking? Bro, this is hard. Bro, I don't. My player's just dunking the whole time. What in the world? I couldn't do nothing about that. I'm not even gonna work on that. Fuck it. I think I'm done with all that. Yep, I'm working on my badges. Yep, I'm done with them. We should just play next game. My goodness.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. So for the Clippers, their last game, a loss to the Wizards. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with
Bro, we gotta beat this team. I think we lost to this team last time. No, I want to put the Kyries on. Put the Kyries on. Talks don't matter to me, but I need them Kyries. I play with the Kyries. I play the best. I like how all the players are in here. Oh my goodness.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. Flash is checked in for Grant. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. The Thunder shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Setting the floor for the Clippers, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Gallinari and Harris, your small and power forwards. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest, and I think they've looked at the travel schedule. So I don't think they ever want to reduce the number of games. The league is going well right now with 82.
And you've got to keep, Steve, the regular season relevant.
Yes.
Don't you? I mean, it's got to matter. It's got to matter.
I think so, and I think that's the reason why. I think they might change the playoff format, but I don't think they would change the regular season.
Shoots from the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Clippers also changing it up. Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Bahamute comes in for Gallinari. And it's Avery Bradley
Can't
in
touch
for
this.
Patrick Beverly.
I'm gonna cross one of them niggas up. Westbrook, Priest, take it. Take the
Williams
ball,
against Westbrook. Takes the three. Lou Williams, and that's good. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Westbrook, hey, West.
Steve Doc Rivers, easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins. One of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in.
Damn, bro.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And stolen by Felton. And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Here is Mbamute, and a miss there on the triple. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Suns. Took him no time at all on that one. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
That's now 7 out of their last 10 coming off the assist.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him what reasons he cited for their disappointing record so far. He said, it's not so easy to put a finger on. I think we may lack the killer instinct of some of the better clubs. We haven't displayed the confidence to finish teams off even when we have them on the ropes. It's been a rough year for them, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Clippers trail by 9. To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Reed. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up. Yeah, it's a great honor in the NBA to be a spokesman for Gatorade, and the company recently announced that AI would be the next player to fill that role.
And I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised Gatorade went with AI as their next spokesman. Some of the greatest players ever in the NBA have held that role, but the company feels the sky is the limit for AI.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Harrell down low. Noel on him. Harrell kicks to Bradley. The pass to Williams. Shoots over Schroeder, and the Clippers miss again.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, and they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Williams passes to Harrell. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Felton. Harrell, a screen on Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Williams. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Williams has got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for. And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And it's Harrell missing.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Here's Noel. That shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside Bradley. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Williams. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And Mbamute kicks to Harrell. Scott a screen from the arc. Shot's good from Mbamute.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Here's Reed. And that one hits back iron. Clippers trail by 13. In the corner, Bradley with it. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. And Mbamute can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, Flash misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. And Mbamute the pass to Harrell. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to Bradley. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Schroeder. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 9.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother, you know, her dealing with stress.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
That's recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome.
Bruh? I ain't even asked for it.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Mike Scott, Patrick Beverley out there with Bradley. Then there's Harold, and it's Mute in at the 3.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Scott the pass to Bradley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the Thunder another 3.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
And Beverley kicks to Harold. The dish now to Bradley. Shoots over Schroeder. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Bradley.
An explosive athlete, Bradley challenges the interior of this defense, showing versatility on the offensive end.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Picked by Harold. Beverley the pass to Bradley. Shot off the pick. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Bradley on the wing. 6 points for him. Back to Mute. Scott kicks to Beverley. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Grant's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Gallinari in for Mute. Beverley for 3. Rebound by Reed.
You know what I'll tell you? He's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button.
Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Passes to Beverley on the wing. Williams. Hairless screen on Felton. Inside and stolen by Noel. Pass to Reed from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah,
man,
you know,
I'm killing it out
creating
here.
space or creating contact.
Hopefully I get player of the game.
Very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Noel, a screen on Scott. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And Flash gets it to go.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Picked by Harold. Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Reed. Up and in on the layup. Flash has got 30.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And Mbamute, the pass to Williams. Scott a screen. Williams against Felton. Williams kicks to Mbamute. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. With some arc, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Clippers.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
And he knocks down the first one.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Alex Abrinas is checked in for Oklahoma City.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one. And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Over in the corner, Mbamute. Outside Williams for the 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And the 3-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
They grab their own miss. Another shot. Reed. And Noel kicks to Abrinas. And the Thunder another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And more than anything, their 3-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Well, you had it going on in the first half. Incredible display. How did you get it all to work?
It's just one of those nights, D.A. I wish I could tell you that there was some magic formula, but, I mean, there really isn't. You know, I came into this game feeling good. My shot started dropping. And now...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands and the Thunder with some changes. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Adams. Flash comes in for George, and it's Felton in for Andre Robertson. The Clippers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Scott comes in for Gallinari. And Bradley subbed in for Williams. Patrick Patterson is out there with Flash. Then there's Grant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Felton in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's blocked.
Just a great job of timing on the block from Patterson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Here's Beverly. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
That's the modern-day NBA. Complain about the call and hope the next one goes your way.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Patterson. Rebound by the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
and putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position. He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And Flash gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Kicks it to Harrell. The pass to Bradley. Patterson bringing the double. And Harrell slams it in.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized four.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
Oh my gosh.
Looking at the Cavs matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Noel comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
A moment here to see the stats for Schroeder. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Outside Bradley. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Scott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And for critical calls, we've seen video review used over the last few seasons. Would you like to, Steve, see more or less of that going forward?
I would say less, and the reason why I think it's taken away from the game, the floor, the game, the momentum. I would love to see, kind of like football, we go to a challenge system down the stretch, whether it's 1 or 2 challenges a half, and then after that, if you run out of challenges, you just got to go with what the referee called. Some plays I would love to see reviewable, like whether you stepped on the line, out of bounds, or 2 or 3 for 3-pointers, or goaltending. Other than that, I would love to go to a challenge system.
Excellent idea. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Reed.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
I say it's the #1 reason why they are ahead in this game right now.
Abrinas with a bucket.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Williams, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Scott from the inbound, and it's Scott with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Williams outside. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that one's good. Noel.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Outside Williams. Here is Mbamute. And a miss there on the triple. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 1, the Thunder. 4th, the Clippers.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Screen by Baamute. Bradley kicks to Scott. Poked away. Clock at 6. It's deflected. They recover it. And Harrell slams it in.
Bruh.
Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Ooh, love it, love it.
Oh, and that one, no.
Bruh. But how did the
No question, powered it down.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
Harrell kicks to Williams. No good from outside. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Reed, the 3. Good on the triple. Abrinas has got 11.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Lets it go with a 3. And Baamute can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Flash misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Back to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Though he has a score-first mindset, Williams not a bad setup man.
Read the pass to Abrinas. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harrell kicks to Bradley. Down low, here's Scott, and the layup is good. Scott's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Pass to Flash. There's a screen by Noel. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Oklahoma City having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Luke Mbamute out there with Johnson. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Teodosic in at the 1.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 43 points.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
And Mbamute with it. Now defended by Reed. Johnson, the pass to Mbamute. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. Here's Flash, guarded by Harris. Here's Patterson, cans it from downtown.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Picked by Harrell. Here's Harris. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches that has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right? Bradley sets the pick for Williams. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Diallo. Oklahoma City moving it around. Felton the pass to Reed, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Harris outside. And good that time.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Here's Reed, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Harris.
Yeah, easy call.
There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Flash.
How about the rhythm he got into tonight? Unstoppable at the offensive end. And the coach was smart. He kept calling his number.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And the Clippers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Flash misses. Williams with the ball. Pass to Gallinari. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
There's a good screen. Felton off the pick from Reed. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. "19 seconds left in the game. Patterson, that's good.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
And the pass to Reed. Pulls up on the wing. Off target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know,
that game was
this
pretty
game
cool.
could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.
Damn, that was close.
Hey, AI.
What's up, Charlie?
They want to talk to you in the studio. You have a second?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Let's do it.
Right this way.
I always want to talk to me in the fucking studio. This is 2K18.
Thank you.
Watch my headband just disappear.
Hi, this is Shaq. Your performance tonight? Oh, heavenly. One of the best I've seen in a long time. What allowed you to dominate with your scoring the way you did?
You know, sometimes I just like to go out there and put on a show for the fans, Shaq. I mean, it's too bad you haven't seen dominance like that in so long. But hey, guess what? You won't have to wait like that again. I'm gonna come out and do it again next game, huh? Here you go.
I don't care about my fans. I don't care. Gotta go to team practice because a nigga gotta practice.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up,
you
man?
help me stretch my arm out real quick?
Yeah, no problem. So we can work on today besides this?
Try to get some shots up.
All right. Your side?
That's good.
Cool.
Hey, thanks.
Let me do relentless finisher again.
Hey, AI, finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Hold up. Wait a minute. My leg's so itchy. How you missed that? Oh my gosh.
Really, AI? What's your mind now?
I see him. You can't guard me.
on moving, gentlemen.
Hey, see you later, man.
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. And let's keep that energy and focus going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We're getting very little production out of our fast break opportunities. Let's work on that.
All right, let's go!
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Bruh. My controller's dead. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Yep.
You could do better.
Bruh, he just goaltend that shit.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Bro, he just goaltend that shit.
Way to work, fellas. Now let's get started on the next exercise.
You and your partner taking alternate three-point shoots from anywhere you could. After you shoot, get your rebound and pass it.
Poetry in motion, AI. Poetry in motion, AI.
I'm not a three-point shooter, so this is hard for me. Can I practice with Curry or something?
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay and get some additional reps in.
All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Whose man is that? You're in front of him.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Play ball. What the hell?
Again.
Keep taking that. Definitely not your best effort, AI, but certainly not your worst.
Hey, see you later, man.
Bruh.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bruh, my player don't know how to do a floater. Bruh.
Hop to it. This is where it counts.
Bruh. I don't want to talk about that. That's kind of dumb. One more badge left. I'm going to go with a relentless finisher again. Just because I'm good at it.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
Keep taking that.
it going.
Damn. That motherfucker was on the ground chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bulls. How many games I got left till I can leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, I gotta play them? Hold up. Oh no, let me see. Oh yeah. Hold up. Oh, I can't sim game. I have to play those games. Bruh. 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 I can't sim them. I actually got to play them bitches. That's sad.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Dallas Mavericks at American Airlines Center. For the Mavericks, they come into tonight's game after a loss to the Jazz in Salt Lake City. That game was a shootout. Defense will be the key tonight for them to bounce back with a win. My back. Oh my gosh.
Good luck out there.
Go look out there. Ugly. About to dunk on these niggas real quick.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark
Damn, this nigga
Kellogg
play for the
and
Mavericks,
Greg
man?
Anthony. DA will and as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know it's been a journey to the NBA for AI. Now, he says he owes a lot to the players and the coaches from the Mad Ants, and one player in particular, Paul Tatum, the former forward from the Bulls and Heat, showed AI what it meant to be a pro. How the heck?
Great reporting as always, David. AI really credits Tatum for his development.
Yeah, and I remember Tatum when he was in the league, a very smart player, and it's nice to see he is guiding others, finding their way in the league.
It'll be the Thunder up. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Jordan, and Doncic is subbed in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Flash is checked in for Jeremy Grant. So for Oklahoma City right now, Robertson and George fill out the wings. Flash out there with Adams, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
Powell with the screen. Off the pick. That one wide left.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Fuck you, Westbrook.
Flash misses.
You could have passed me when I was running.
3. Here's Matthews, and it's sent back by George.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflection.
Rocket 2. Barea, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Reed. Westbrook passes to Reed, shoots over Barea, and Flash gets it to go.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
It's stolen by Adams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes.
My player literally
been made off an assist.
My player literally blitzed.
And going out of bounds.
Like I was sitting here guarding another guy.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Barea has it in the corner. Powell with the screen. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Barnes. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists now in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Flash. Averaging around 35 a clip, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Measury comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dennis Smith in for J.J. Barea. Powell with the steal. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 6. Smith with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Passes it to Measury. He feeds it to Barnes. And stolen by Noel.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made. Kevin, we're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Mavericks have done so far.
And you look at their ferocious rebounding. They're imposing their will, and you can see the results. Their physicality is yielding tremendous dividends.
Felton the pass to Reed. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Back to Noel. Pass to Flash. Again, Oklahoma City.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Powell kicks to Barnes. Rebounded by Flash. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising.
Team
enough,
takeover?
but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Smith the pass to Barnes. And the layup falls. Barnes has got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Looked like he rushed.
Oh, I'm playing with the team,
was
bitch.
late on contesting that one.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Shot clock at 6. From the line, and Harrison Barnes again. He's got 13.
Barnes taking over on offense, Kevin. He's feeling like, hey, nobody on defense can handle me. Sensational.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's
That was
seat.
cool. I played with the team. Like, oh, that's kind of
They
fun.
set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be
I was like, what's
very
going on? Why am I switching characters? And I was like, oh, I forgot you could do that. But I've never, like, had my bar
We
over
have
there.
all seen the incredible dunk. Here's what AI had to say about his viral slam over Corey Harris.
You know, the funny thing about that is that when it happened, I didn't even think about how big it was going to be. You know, Corey and I...
Yeah, I can only imagine the amount of texts and calls that flooded AI's phone after that dunk. My goodness.
And what's interesting, though, is that he didn't even realize what he had done. Sometimes you just get caught up in the moment of a play, and it isn't until after that you see the degree of difficulty of what you just pulled off.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Oklahoma City?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Patrick Patterson is out there with Noel. Then there's Flash. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Felton in at the shooting guard position. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Mesri. Reed the pass to Noel. Over Jordan. Here's Reed. Good D by Barnes. Mavericks trail by 8. And Clark, the Dallas Mavericks, it used to be that you could count on them being in the playoffs almost every single season.
Yeah, that was the case right before these last 2 years. I mean, they made the postseason 15 out of 16 times prior to that.
Whoa!
Hey, Watch out now. Watch out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Schroeder. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 29.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night. Here's Reed, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Barnes dishes to Jordan. Here's Reed, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Luka Doncic. For Oklahoma City, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one at the line is good. Clark, you went around 6'8", 6'9" or so, very versatile, able to shoot, certainly. We saw that in college and pro. Which players nowadays, if you had to say, hey, that kind of reminds me of how I used to play?
Well, you know, you think about a guy like Tobias Harris, really solid, can do a little bit of everything. Kyle Kuzma, the outstanding first-year player, just finished his first year with the Lakers. I like Thaddeus Young, even though he's a lefty, good size, gets to the glass, puts it on the floor okay. But those would be Kyle Kuzma and probably Tobias Harris, guys that remind me a little of myself back in the day.
Wonderful players. Here's Flash, covered by Barnes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Oklahoma City, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 8. Smith kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smith outside. Nowitzki a screen. They get the rebound. Pass to Smith. Outside Jordan. Barnes outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Barnes has got 19 points.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Here's Noel. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Warriors, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
One-on-one here. Here's Reed. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
Bruh.
Mavericks trail by 5. Now Doncic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. That's a 2 from Smith. And the shot is long. Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Flash, covered by Barnes. To the inside. The pass to Reed. Over Barnes. Hits from the wing. The pull-up good from Reed. Flash has got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kevin, it's still early on in the season, but let's take a moment to see where the Thunder sit right now.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Matthews, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Barea subbed in for Doncic.
Boy, I like Nowitzki's mentality. He knows he can get his shot off anytime he wants to, but he likes setting up his guys too.
Matthews against George. Nowitzki a screen. Matthews with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now just a 5-point Thunder lead. Outside, George. Here's Reed. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
Smith kicks to Jordan. Inside. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Man, like how strong Nowitzki goes up with it there. I mean, when he's this close, he's not trying to lay it up, fellas. He's punching that thing.
And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or two in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a Renaissance man.
George against Matthews. Jordan the screen. Matthews passes to Jordan. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you have been playing great the last few games, and that has carried over into this game. How have you had everything clicking?
Well, I'm in a perfect spot, you know, in terms of where I'm fitting into the framework of the team. And I know exactly what my role is, you know, what I need to provide. And
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. The second half just about to get going here. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a...
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Salah Measure. Flash is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 9. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan. Matthews and Barnes, they're the wings. And it's Barea in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the middle, Matthews. It's blocked.
No. Matthews was like, I got it.
On the wing, Barnes. Defended by George. Barnes can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Reed. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Barea kicks to Matthews. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Roberson. And it's off from 3-point range.
just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Nowitzki, Koollee.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Reed, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for Jordan. Doncic comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. The Thunder leading by 11.
You know, you look at Harrison Barnes, and the question when he went to the Mavericks was, can he carry the offense? Many thought he might just be a product of the Warriors.
Bro, my shit went down.
Well, he answered all the questions, and it's clear that he can be the focal point of an offense.
Smith against Westbrook. Smith the pass to Doncic. Nowitzki for 3. That shot missing, and Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And for Barnes, he heard the doubters when he left in free agency.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, a lot of people wondered if he could be a primary scoring option after being a complementary piece at Golden State, and he proved that he can be. Whenever he's been doubted, he's always risen to the challenge throughout his career, even going back to college. He can score the ball in a lot of different ways, and I don't think there's any question about him being an elite scorer the rest of his career.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Here's Doncic. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Reed. The shot off that time. Good D by Barnes. Passes to Doncic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Oklahoma City.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player
what the hell?
in this league. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Thunder leading by 10. Pass to Flash. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You've got a chance now to see how the starters and the bench match up scoring-wise tonight for Oklahoma City.
And really, the points they've gotten from their reserves have been the story. These role players have come in ready for action and really have helped them storm to this big lead.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Smith kicks to Barnes. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. Barnes has got 10 points in the quarter.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Powell with the screen. Lets it go from deep. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Smith. Barnes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Here's Reed. Measury with the
Why is he doing that shitty layup?
Measury's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smith kicks to Barnes. Back to Smith. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Over Reed. And it's blocked by Reed. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Mejri with the rebound. Mejri's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes outside. The feed to Powell. A beautiful reverse layup. Powell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
Here's Flash, covered by Barnes. Clock at 6, out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Dennis Smith. Averaging about 15 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Abrinas is checked in.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Abrinas with a bucket.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Smith dishes to Barnes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Reed. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Flash. Patterson a screen on Barnes. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium
What the
on
fuck,
defending
bruh?
one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the summer league as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
The Thunder leading by 6. Schroeder passes to Reed. Patterson, the screen. Now the pass to Reed. It's Patterson atop the key. Here's Schroeder. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Dallas moving it around. And the dunk by Barnes.
What the
And the strength of Barnes right there helps him in a big way. I mean, even when he gets hit, he powers his way through it.
Jordan, he's checked in for Dallas. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. George is checked in. Schroeder passes to Reed. Over Barnes. Passes it to Reed. To the inside. Outside for George. Pass to Flash. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And that one good. Flash has got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smith dishes to Barnes. It's stolen by Schroeder. And they're running. Here's Reed. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Jordan with a screen on Schroeder. Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Powell. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Reed. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Noel. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intent. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical, and you got to meet them early.
Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. Nowitzki comes in for Dwight Powell. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Noel. Flash comes in for Grant, and it's Roberson in for Dennis Schroeder. George against Matthews, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. Paul George is out there with Flash, and it's Adams in at the center position. Inside, Nowitzki, the pass to Measury. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now the pass to Reed. Hits it again. Wow! That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smith kicks to Measury. Passes it to Doncic. Nowitzki right side. He can't get it to go. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Reed. It's tipped, and they get it back. Adams, the pass to Reed. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Nowitzki with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Smith. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
The shot will not fall.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Scooped up. Here's Nowitzki, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's when
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Why did I end with a D+, bro? Oh my gosh, bro.
Oklahoma City picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, wow, what you all did tonight, what a display of offense. What got into you to produce this performance?
It pissed me off, bro.
All right, David, great job.
Bro,
Thanks so
literally,
much.
bro, I had a D+.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
A D+, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Fucking D plus, bro. Fucking D plus, bro. Like, come on, really? I'm gonna play one more game, guys, and then I'm gonna head out. But 2K making me so mad right now.
How's it going? All right, AI, let's get
Well,
to
I might play a little different.
Keep it going. We are done.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, AI, let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
Really, AI? Get your mind right.
Yo, what the hell? Oh my gosh, bro. Got one.
Poetry in motion, AI. Let's go. Hey, keep the ball. Practice how you play, guys. Come on.
Oh my gosh. I was like, bro. Max. That made me mad, bro. This.
All right, AI, let's get to work.
That was like a D plus, really, though?
One more, one more. All right, that's good, AI. Save some of that for the game.
Hey, I'll see you later.
I'm about to practice free throws again, because free throws is my biggest issue. No, I'm not just playing. It's not my biggest issue. No,
All right,
my
AI,
biggest
let's
issue.
get to work. Here's
I
what
think
we're
my
gonna do.
biggest issue is, it's not free throws, but it's something else. It's layups. I need a new layup package, but there's not that many layup packages I can choose from.
to it. This is where it counts.
See you later.
What's the league stat? Yeah, man, you gotta practice, man.
First up, Nate 98 with 1.5 to go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Last outing for Oklahoma City, they ended up with a win against Dallas. That game was a real shootout. They'd like to keep their scoring up, but get a few more stops, too. And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League, landed on an NBA roster. Shaq, we get to watch him tonight.
First of all, I don't see why he was even in the G League, because only a handful of guys come out the G League every year and stick on NBA roster. Trust me, this guy's like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, Ernie.
Oh, we've been sitting on that one for a while.
For a long
Yes,
time.
I have.
Beat that.
Well, I'll tell you what, the level of play, though, in the G League has improved every year. Fantastic games.
Yeah, that man was in the G League for a good-ass minute, man. I thought he walked in like he was hurt. I was like, man, oh, nah.
AI, you got this.
Had a
The Suns come into a Western Conference contest in this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. You look at the Thunder. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of, 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline.
Well, guys.
Thank you, David. I'm not sure that trade has aged so well. But you know what, Greg? I bet both teams wish they had him now.
You know, we need more specifics on what kind of sandwiches they were. Were any chips involved or condoms?
Flash is checked in for Oklahoma City. Setting the floor for the Suns. Okobo and Booker are their backcourt. Jackson is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Suns leading. Okobo, he's covered by Westbrook. Okobo. Here's Booker. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there. With that size and length, tough to shoot over.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Felton's checked in. And for the Suns, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Josh Jackson. Off the inbound. And no good that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Reed. Felton against Booker. Here's Flash. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Suns trail it. At the elbow, it's Warren. The quick look, no good that time.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Stolen by Warren. Knocks it loose. Here's Reed, and that one is stuffed right through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
The Thunder, one of the lowest rates of assists in the league last year. Also, a team that does not move the ball around all that much to gain some advantage. With
Westbrook.
Strong
They think about Westbrook.
weak side movement. So we'll see isolation. We'll see pick and roll, and very few passes in a contest like this.
For the Thunder, Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. In the corner, Daniels. Here's Booker. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Booker's got 5 now. And the Thunder had great talent, but their offense hasn't allowed all their players, Brent, to flourish at the same time. Why is that?
Well, it's just a team that doesn't have a commitment to a flow style of offense. They have such great talent that I think the talent tries to take on the load sooner in offensive possessions than maybe the coaching staff would like, and they have great individual scorers. That's what these guys have done in the league for a very long time.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's the pass to Ariza. Holmes, that's a screen. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Alex Abrinas has checked in for Paul George. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Holmes, good. Holmes got his first points of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Down low, here's Noel. Chandler with the steal. Ariza outside. Chandler a screen. Ariza outside. Holmes, that's a screen. Shot clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
How about Devin Booker scanning the floor and finding the right option?
The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Reed. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brent, the league playing at a faster
why I
pace
practice free
overall
throws.
now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again, putting those guys in the proper place where they can succeed more often.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Felton. Suns moving the ball around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What's the saying? If you're going to lose big. A lot of teams adopting that strategy again last season, the final year before the lottery odds are going through some new machinations and a bit of a change. The Suns, though, they kind of took the cake last year and ended up with the #1 pick.
Noel, a screen on Ariza. Flash misses.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Daniels with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And here's Booker from the arc. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. The Thunder leading by 6. Flash misses. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. From 12 feet out, here's Chandler. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Daniels. To the wing on the left. Holmes kicks to Daniels. Holmes, that's a screen. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
Good.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Daniels dishes to Booker. Chandler kicks to Daniels. Chandler is screened. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, good collective team unity. Everyone pitching in, so trying to win for one another. That's a good thing.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The 3. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steven Adams.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just.
You know, so
We
much
out
of
there- we out here
leadership is
killing
that
it, though.
emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Flash to the middle. Holmes with the steal. And here's Ariza. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Booker. Chandler with the screen on Schroeder. Using the screen. Booker. And the shot falls short this time. And the Thunder with the possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, they rebounded better than the U.S. economy, and that turned it into a blowout victory. They were dominant on the glass.
Chandler a screen. And Daniels up top. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Patterson. It's deflected.
You need more of this from Patterson. Such a big frame inside. I like to see it when he's swatting it away.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. Booker the pass to Ariza. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Oklahoma City leading by 7.
A lot of high hopes for Schroeder when he signed his 4-year deal back in 2016. His development hasn't continued at a high level, at least high enough for some people to take notice. So shooting from a distance, still an issue for the young point guard.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker kicks it out to Ariza. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Holmes, that's a screen. Back to Chandler. Booker the pass to Daniels. Tries again. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Flash has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, with Schroeder, he just isn't consistent enough from three-point range as point guards need to be today.
Well, last season was just a shade under the 30% range. He's still a great scorer by slashing and going to the rim, but that's going to tire you out. Teams back off and make you prove it. We'll see if Dennis can find some consistency from that range to be more dangerous.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Getting open in the NBA, not an easy task, and there are a lot of players that are so good moving off the ball.
I think the first couple guys that come to mind are J.J. Redick and Kyle Korver. Old school style in which they operate like a Rip Hamilton. And if you go back, Mitch Richmond, where they're using a multitude of screens, seemingly never stopping during an offensive possession and causing some kind of confusion. So J.J. and Kyle Korver are still doing exemplary jobs of off-ball movement.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Paul George comes in for Patrick Patterson. Roberson, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Warren. Over Reed. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Suns trail by 13. Okobo, defended by George.
Back him up. Oh,
Now
man,
the dish to
never mind.
Warren. Jackson, a screen on George. Back to Warren, trying to get back on track. He lays it in. Warren's got his first basket of the night.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Okobo, he's covered by Westbrook. Warren, the pass to Jackson. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes in there. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Flash. He's got 24. There's the feed to George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Paul George on the inside, comfortable knowing where he can get to, just tries to find a sliver of room in order to get that shot off.
Jackson, a screen on Westbrook. Okobo, defended by George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 7 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Westbrook. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Okobo had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
I like to see this from Westbrook when he focuses on hitting his guys. It can make the entire team better.
Outside Warren. To the wing on the left. Jackson setting the pick here for Warren. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Warren's got 4 points this quarter.
He really can score the basketball. It's impressive how he hunts out these kind of shots and starts to score even under pressure.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by...
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, defense has stood out for you in the first half. It's like they're playing 5-on-6. What has been the driving force for you there?
Well, you know, All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, I think big guys like to affect shots, but big guys love to send shots into the third row. That's an intimidating factor.
Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Flash is checked in for Oklahoma City.
My ass hurts.
To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Reed. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And what a summer it was for the Suns. Landed the top pick in the draft, taking Ayton, and brought in some talent through free agency as well. Booker signing that extension solidified a very productive summer for the Suns. Having 2 young players.
Bro, that shit broke all my takeover down. What the fuck?
So well is huge for an up-and-coming team like the Suns.
Here's Booker. He has 7. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. Okobo. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Thunder. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Suns. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for Phoenix, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yeah, with the quality of a lot of teams they're now staring up at, it's going to be difficult for them to bounce back from this kind of start and make a huge climb up the standings.
Booker left side, stolen by George. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Westbrook's got the ball.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And Westbrook really did take his time, but in the end signed that $205 million contract for 5 years to stay in OKC, to make it his home. That's the largest contract in NBA history at the time it was signed, and I'd have to say money well spent for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Outside Warren. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Thunder.
Absolutely just gorging themselves with these mid-range jumpers. Not always a high-yield strategy, but that's the shot the defense has been yielding, and they have made them pay.
Reed, look at that. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And they call an illegal screen here.
Chicken wing.
Yeah, a lot of nail biting in Oklahoma after the departure of Kevin Durant. Brent, what did keeping Westbrook on that team, in that organization, mean for the Thunder?
Well, it means that they still want to win some basketball games, Kevin, and Russell Westbrook approaches every game with such incredible competitive.
Let me see that again. Yes, bitch, yes.
Right, we saw in his triple-double season that he just carries an unbelievable workload with the highest usage rate in NBA history that year. It's amazing the kind of effort he plays with, and the goal is to get back to the finals.
Jackson kicks to Warren.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now, a bit out of rhythm.
Clock at 4 to end the drought. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 19 points. Here's Reed. And no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside Warren. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Russell Westbrook with 2 straight seasons, 2, of averaging a triple-double. This is a feat that we thought we would never see again. And Russell backed up the one campaign with another. Just remarkable stuff.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for George. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Phoenix. Reza comes in for Jackson. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got 37.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
And the Thunder placing so much, Brent, on Westbrook's shoulders. It's asking a lot.
It's asking a lot. I'm not sure how much Russell actually feels it. He just goes out and continues to put up just staggering, eye-popping numbers. And to get where they want to go, I think they're going to have to find a way to complement him in some way. And he's going to have to trust in those teammates in order to push the envelope a bit.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Thunder leading by 23. And here's the break. Phoenix grabs the miss. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Okobo. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
14 feet away. That one a little long.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
Chandler against Schroeder. Here's Reed. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Thunder shooting well. 50% from the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Suns have given shooting guard Devin Booker a say in all of the franchise's major decisions. You know, like hiring a coach, free agency, the draft. Brent, is that the right approach?
I'm not sure how much of that is true, Kevin. They might have asked, but how much are they listening to it? I'm not sure. Devin Booker does not quite have the cachet of veteran players that have played 10 or 12 years and have a lot of playoff wins under their belt, but it does feel good for him, I'm sure, to be part of the collaborative.
And good that time. Flash has got 45 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Floats one. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Booker. The Thunder shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And the pass to Noel. Chandler with the steal. Belton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Back to Booker. Holmes, that's a screen. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, Devin Booker continues to show that he's got a great feel for the game.
Here's Flash. Ariza covering. Pass to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ariza passes to Daniels. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Noel, and the layup falls. Noel's got his first 2 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
They set the pick. Ariza kicks to Booker. Shoots from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Booker's got 16 points.
I like to watch Devin Booker get himself in that in-between area on the floor and get a jump shot off like that.
Reed the pass to Schroeder. Here's Flash. Ariza covering. Flash misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Inside. And Holmes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And for the Suns, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Ariza, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
Reed the pass to Noel. Here's Flash. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Noel, a screen on Ariza. Flash misses. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I'm just wondering if this home crowd and the energy worked against them in this one. They might have gotten in their heads just a little bit.
This Suns squad struggling. And Booker kicks to Daniels. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Holmes sets a screen. Another three for Phoenix. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's Flash. Ariza covering. Felton the pass to Reed. And stolen by Ariza. Here's Daniels. No good on that last second attempt there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder lead by 21. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Chandler. And Warren subbed in for Rashad Holmes. But they'll get another chance. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
On the court for the Suns, Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. T.J. Warren out there with Ayton. Passes it to Booker. And here is Ayton. They set the screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Oklahoma City leading by 22. Adams with the screen on Warren. Flash misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Okobo, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Thunder last season assembling a big 3 of Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony didn't mesh, Brent, like they had hoped. In your opinion, what went wrong?
Well, a bit of a down season in terms of the scoring for Melo, but reasons for that, just not as many opportunities and playing outside along the three-point line. The biggest damage last year was the Robertson injury. It felt like in December the OKC team started to find its stride, and Robertson going out of the lineup, there just wasn't enough of the depth on that roster to make up the difference for them defensively, and OKC never really seemed to find its footing or confidence again.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Warren a screen on Westbrook. To the paint, and it's Warren with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Well, the Suns with just 21 wins last season, that's the 2nd worst record in franchise history. This is a very proud franchise. So only their inaugural season as an expansion team in the NBA back in 1969 was worse. Brighter days for the Suns ahead.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Patterson comes in for Steven Adams, and Alex Abrinas subbed in for Andre Robertson. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
And those 21 wins, not the way the Suns were hoping to celebrate their 50th anniversary.
No, not at all. By scoring margin, it was the worst season that they had in their history. So the games were not all that close. They lost by an average of 9 a game last year.
To the inside, Warren slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating
what a good
flawlessly,
game.
and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you came out of halftime and had an explosive 3rd quarter. What was the catalyst for that outburst?
You know, a lot of my teammates were talking me up in the locker room, telling me that I was ready to take over, and it just got me fired up. You know, I guess they were right, and I'm just glad I helped us get the win.
Well, you need to bottle that up because whatever they said, it helped. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, I'm about to end it. Oh, man.